Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Lisa, and I love everything colorful eyeshadow. I love indie brands. I love makeup in general. And in this video, I'm super happy to announce What's Up Beauty finally did another palette. Now, What's Up Beauty did send this to me in PR, gifted, so thank you so much, What's Up Beauty. I was like, no way, right? I've been talking about What's Up Beauty for a long time. I have been wanting their brushes for forever, and I was kind of freaking out because I guess they're going to be going through a rebrand. So things are going to be looking a little different, including, I think, their brushes and their packaging. So when the owner reached out to me and asked if she could send me this palette before launch, but unfortunately, by the time it got to me, it was the day after launch. Snail mail, snail mail. But she said, yeah, I had asked her, I said, are you getting rid of your brushes? Because went on the website and there was 2 eye sets, and now of course they have a blush brush and a powder brush, and I believe they also have a contour brush, but don't quote me on that. So kind of expanded their brush line. But the first set of these were sold out, all gone. And this is the second set, but this set is missing the 108. But that's okay. She's like, well, you know, we're doing a rebrand, but they're coming back, so don't worry. And I'm like, okay, cool. Oh, but at least I'll have these for the memories. You know what I mean? I'm just like super excited to tell you guys about this palette. You know, I have all of What's Up Beauty palettes right here. I did have the 2 duos that they had, but I had them for a long time. And then they were decluttered on their website, which I think was it was just inclusive to the either Ipsy box or TikTok, but it's a face palette, but it's available, I think, on their website as well. Don't quote me on that either. This palette, SKYFIRE, is $49, and I don't have an affiliate code, but they did give me a link, and I was like, oh gosh, thank you so much. So I will put that in the description box for you guys in case you would like to use it. And if you do, thank you so much. I earn a little bit of commission on it. Appreciate you. If not, that's okay too. We are going to get into this palette. I'm going to show you the swatches, and this is the look that I created with SKYFIRE. Love the way that this came out. Formula is the same all the way around. You know, these are the 3. They're 12-pan palettes. They're thin, so they're easy to travel with, and I have traveled with a couple of them. I can honestly say still, Dragon's Eye is my favorite. It has my heart. I love dragons. I love fantasy. Y'all know I'm a package ho. I mean, so What's Up Beauty's packaging has always been really, really pretty. If you don't know What's Up Beauty, I will share with you these palettes first before we get into SKYFIRE. Here is Desert Monsoon. So this is what she's giving, and they all come with protectors and a mirror, and there's a protector on all the mirrors as well, and they come in their own boxes, which look exactly pretty much like the front covers. So this is Desert Monsoon. What's Up Beauty is well known for doing a lot of neutral colors, but they also give you a couple of options with a pop of color with their mattes and their multi-chromes, duos, and shimmers. They're buildable. A lot of them are like toppers. So if you want to do like a subtle look and just a little bit of sparkle on the lid, you know, What's Up Beauty is awesome with their shimmers for that. But their multi-chromes are very impactful. Do not get me wrong. So that's Desert Monsoon. And then this one is Geodes. And this one is a little bit raised, the packaging. Really pretty. And again, you got your neutrals, but here they still give you a pop of color with a matte, a yellow matte, you know, and then the colorful multis, duo, and shimmers. That is Geodes. And then my favorite, Dragon's Eye. I mean, that would be just a beautiful tattoo. A beautiful tattoo. This is raised. And this is like jewel toned. But again, you got the neutral colors, but this is like purpley pink. But it's still like neutral, you know what I mean? What's Up Beauty palettes are very wearable. Everyday looks. But if you are like me and you love to wear glam looks, they still give you that option to be like, bam, gonna give you some glam. You know what I mean? I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Look at that. Here is SKYFIRE again. The packaging is so pretty. And the inspiration is surrounded from the Northern Lights. And that is exactly what she is giving. And here's what the color story is. A little more moodier, but still with the neutral, but very, you know, it's got black in here. And then there is like a pinky cranberry in a darker maroon and like a lilac color. And then this beige, which is this one right here, which is fairly close to my skin tone. So using this one to blend out, using this lilac shade to blend out for this color here, or even the burgundy. This one with the burgundy color, the black to deepen out, which I thought was smart to do. These are just so sparkly. This multi-chrome is absolutely beautiful, and it's what I have on my lid. I actually have this one, and I did put a little bit of this one right in the middle, but then I just blended. And then I also used this purple one right here. So pretty, so sparkly. Love. Mattes, the What's Up Beauty Beautiful formula. Pigmented, beautiful. Everything plays well together. And we are going to create a look on this eye together. So hopefully if you're new, you'll subscribe, say hi, stay a while, share, hype the video. It helps me out as a creator. I appreciate you so much. Or grab your brushes, coffee, toddy, water, what have you. And maybe you got this on launch. Maybe you have some What's Up Beauty palettes. And if so, grab them, grab what you like in your brushes and join in. Because we are gonna have some fun. So let's do some comparisons. And I also have some What's Up Beauty products that I wanna share with you that I bought, that I had been wanting for a while. So not only, like I said, the brushes, which are beautiful. I used them today to create this look. I can't wait for them to restock all of their brushes. So with that, come on back, grab a snack and your palette and your brush, and let's do this. Here is the box that SKYFIRE comes in. There's the back, the ingredients, everything. Here is the flyer that you will get. I accidentally ripped mine when I was opening the box. I was so freaking excited about it. Then here is the back, and it has the shades, the creamy mattes, the duochrome shimmers. This is skincare infused. It's a skincare infused formula. It's formulated with a sodium hyaluronic, a smaller molecule derived from hyaluronic acid that absorbs more easily into the skin, helping support hydration in the delicate eye area. So if you have dry eyelids, then this palette's gonna be for you. It's gonna be for you. Clean formula, formulated without talc, and free of all known carcinogens, toxins, and hormone disruptors. Every shade is 100% cruelty-free and never tested on animals, so that's also important to me. Sustainable packaging. So what else could you ask for? I mean, come on. And like she said here, inspired by the Northern Lights, SKYFIRE captures the moment the night sky breaks open in ribbons of purple, turquoise, and green. A collector's piece. She talks about that here in the sustainable packaging. It's made from 30% post-consumer recycled material. And she says, because a product inspired by nature should respect it too. So love that. And I love the fact that the owner had put a little note down here. When indie brands do that, in my opinion, it just means more, and it's more personal, and it also, you know, makes me feel like, okay, this owner is taking great care in her brand and for her fans of her brand, that she cares, and I love that. So I absolutely love that. I get into comparisons with all of their palettes, just so you can kind of see. But before we do that, I am dropping things. Before we do that, I'm going to share with you some of the products that I had picked up that I had been wanting for a little bit. A couple of them they've had for a little while, and a few of them are new products, well, fairly new. Show you these multi-chromes, these duos. These are just so pretty once again. And of course I had to wear my bedazzled big gem here bracelet. Absolutely. And then the creamy mats. The brushes, which are undyed goat hair, so real bristles. I have a couple of other brands that are real hair bristles, and I love all of my synthetic brushes, but I can tell you, real hair just, it has my heart. It does. And that's some trouble, because they can get pretty pricey. They definitely can get pretty pricey. So say a little prayer for me. So this packaging may change because of the rebrand. I'm not sure. But these were the boxes. This is what they look like, that your brushes would come in. And this is a bougie experience. All of What's Up Beauty's products are made in Italy. So there's that. When you pull the foam inlay, which is a nice firm foam inlay, by a silk ribbon, and then your brush lays inside that. So I think the outer carton is probably may change, not sure, but wanted to show you that in case you've never purchased any of their brushes, and to show you the packaging. These two products, it has been around for a little bit, and it is their mascara and the Positivity Hydrating Primer. I got the travel size. I had seen mixed reviews, so I wanted to just get the small travel size, try it, and see if I liked it. I've been enjoying it. It is a hydrating primer. This is not a primer that is going to make your makeup last for 10 hours. No, it's not. But if you have dry skin or combo and you need a hydrating primer, then this is for you. It is a non-silicone, but it definitely feels silicone-like. I swear. I have been dropping things, y'all, all day. All day. I really do like the feeling of this, and it is hydrating, so I do appreciate that. A primer, a hydrating primer, I'm not sure I would spend I think it's $30 for a full size. So I don't know if I would repurchase this or not, because there's other drugstore hydrating primers that work just as well and are more affordable. But again, these products are all made in Italy. The mascara, the packaging, she's got a little bit of weight to her, so a little bougie, and I'm here for it. They did come out with 2 other colors. I got the black one. There's burgundy and brown. The same thing with their eyeliners. These are new as well, fairly new. And I got the black one. And again, there's burgundy and brown. I do like this formula. I've been testing these products out now for about 5 days. And this eyeliner, and I am wearing it on the outside here. I've worn this to work to see, like, running around, and 12 hours later, do I look like a raccoon? And I have not. So I kind of appreciate that, because I have hooded eyes and almond-shaped eyes, and I have a serious problem with eyeliner that migrates. I think I'm not the only one. I think I hear people talking about that all the time. Eyeliner that just migrates and you look like a raccoon at the end of the day. Hate that. I've really enjoyed this. So I probably will pick up the other two. And like I was saying with this, it's called Watch Me Mascara. And here is the bristles on this wand. I like this shape wands because of my almond shaped eyes. I can't have a big old hourglass wand or a fat wand because I'll poke myself in the eye. And again, there's some weight to her, so I like the packaging. I'm going to show you. So this part you would start with after you've curled your lashes, and you can tell, and I am wearing this, and I'm wearing a fake lash, so you can tell on my eyes that my lashes are almost non-existent, especially in here in the lower lash. And I will show you after the eye look is done. But the directions on the box, she was saying to use this part first and then flip it over and use the silicone bristles for lengthening and separating. And they definitely do that. And I have really, really liked this. Again, I have problems with like transfer because of my hooded eyes, and this hasn't done that. So this is definitely probably going to be a repurchase, and I might get the other two colors. I don't know about the burgundy, but definitely the brown for sure. The final product that I had picked up was their Sophisticoat. Now, this is the Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick. They do have a gloss, and I want to pick up the gloss, and I believe there's 4 of the liquid lips or 3 of the liquid lips in a gloss. The one thing, packaging, again, love the packaging on this. It is just beautiful. It's super sleek. It looks luxe. It kind of feels luxe. I like the doe foot. There's no smell to these. I am going to swatch this and I'm going to let it dry down because, baby, this is long wear and it ain't going nowhere once she is dry. This is the shade Lilac Lullaby. Really pretty, and I am wearing it right now. I did put a little bit of this Too Faced, what is this? Their Pillow Balm. And here's why. This is the one negative thing. These are, I think, newer than the liners, I believe. It is sticky on the dry down. It doesn't get tight and crack, but it does get sticky on the dry down, and I don't like that. So that's the one negative thing that I can say about any of these products is this one right here. But I do want to try the gloss. No, there's only one gloss thus far. Yeah, that's what I got to say on this. Now we're going to get into the comparison of the palettes while I wait for this to dry down. And I'm going to take a makeup wipe. I'm going to show you. It takes a lot for her to come off. All right, so here is SKYFIRE and Dragon Eye. So in comparison, SKYFIRE is much deeper than Dragon Eye, and Dragon Eye, it has these jewel tones, but again, we still have the neutrals. So no mattes that are similar in here at all. Here is Geodes. Completely different. And the shimmers and duos, they're different. So this one, I think, is the only one I can say that might have a similar shade or two. And it is this one here and this one here. And possibly this one, right? Which we see, this one has more yellow in it, I think. This one is much deeper, of course. It's much deeper. Thunder, I think, is a deep, deep purple. Let me just swatch. Oh my God, look at how that swatches. So that's like almost, it's such a deep brown that it looks black. And then there's this charcoal black in SKYFIRE. So completely different. Swatch the 3 mattes, the 2 out of Desert Monsoon and the 1 beige. I'm also gonna tell you the names to SKYFIRE like I always do. So this is Comet. And this is Haze, Galaxy, Nebula, Sky, Stars, Drift, Flare, Borealis, Aurora, Horizon, and Midnight. All right, so this is dried down enough. I have to really scrub to get her off. So this is definitely a long wear liquid lip. Still just trying to get it off here. So here's out of SKYFIRE. This is Drift, that beige, which is almost like my skin tone. Let's do this right here. Look at that. And then this one and this one. Oh yeah, completely different. So this one is more peachy beige, and this is more of a reddish brown, terracotta brown. And yeah. And now you've seen comparisons across all of What's Up Beauty's palettes. So you can, you know, make a decision on which one you would like if you want to purchase. And I highly recommend all of them. Their formulas, like I said, are really, really beautiful. And it's really cool that SKYFIRE has, you know, a derivative of hyaluronic acid, so skincare infused, which is, do we really need that? No. But is it, you know, jumping in on the trend of every other brand that's doing it? Yeah, kind of is. Love, so beautiful. All right, let's get into creating a look. And I am going to use a couple of their brushes here, which is the 107. And I'm gonna go into, because I did this smoky pinky purple, I'm gonna go into Nebula, which is this one here, this pink purple. See, real hairs just pick up product. And my lid is primed with, actually I used my Sigma base in Ignite. I'm gonna V her out, and I think I'm gonna do a halo. And kind of angle it. And because we is hooded eye gals around here, making sure that I have the pigment on my hood. I apologize about the TV. And go in, and now I'm gonna put it on the inner corner here. And now I'm gonna take the same, I'm gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go into that black, Midnight. Kind of give some depth. Let's start on the inner corner. Like so. I'm gonna V this because I don't want the black to get away from me. Whew. Make sure I can be able to connect it down my lower lash line. I'm gonna take my rougher brush, and this is from the Shoto set. Again, it's real goat hair. And I wanna go into that lilac color. And in the middle here, just blend and soften. That. I'm gonna grab that pencil brush again. But I'm going to come right out here. And I went back in and I'm gonna re-intensify that pink here. Wipe that off. I'm gonna take their little small brush, this little tiny one here, this liner brush. I'm gonna go into the pink first. And follow that right on the inner corner and on the outer corner. And I'm gonna go into the black with this after I wiped it off. A little bit. And this is in my waterline. I don't suggest anybody else do this. Refer Shoto 3. I'm gonna go into that beige color. I'll put this on brow bone, inner corner here first. Because this is like my skin tone, so just a little brighter. And I'm gonna blend. Trying to, I'm softening this edge here. That. I'm gonna wipe that off and take my small Shoto. I think this is the Shoto 2. I'm gonna go into that pink that I've been using. I am going to take the 110. I'm gonna take the lilac color. Just place a little bit of that lilac color right in the center of my lid here. And soften the edges up with the black as well. Let's see. Let's do the blue. This blue here. Spray her. Because I'm bringing it down a little bit too, and I will blend it. I want this to be kind of not so bam in your face. Like that. But I am going to take my Singe Beauty flat brush here. I'm going to smooth her out. Now, I'm going to take my black liner. The What's Up Beauty black liner. And go on each side here. This liner from ColourPop, like on top of that sparkle, it has like pink, purple, or multi-chrome liner. Oh, that's matching that. I'm going to take Fantasy Cosmetica and the brow mold. Whew. I'm going to come up into my swoop. Yes. I am going to put some mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay, because I had said I was going to show you guys, this is one coat. One coat. Before you couldn't even see my lashes, right? I mean, is it a revolutionary kind of formula? No, but I really do like this. It definitely gives me length and separates, so I'm going to use this bottom. Use the bottom one first. Apologize for the faces. Flip it over. Look at that. Truly does lengthen and separates my lashes. No clumping, so I love that. Is the final look. I think this came out so pretty. And again, I truly love the color story. I think it's beautiful. It's deeper than a lot of the than these three palettes that they've done. I feel like these shades are much deeper than they normally do. So really like that. And I can't wait to continue to play with her. So again, if you're new, hopefully you subscribe. And yeah, stay a while. Give this video a thumbs up. Hype it up, share it. Truly does help me out. Appreciate you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and the information and all of this goodiness from What's Up Beauty. Thank you again so much for watching. And with that,